Welcome to Korea.
Thank you.
Could you please tell us how you feel having in Korea again, and also please briefly tell us your repertoire you will play with SPO.
Thanks for having the great pleasure of having this conversation with you, because I think it's great things you're doing at Flute Art Center. Give me the opportunity to talk a little bit about this activity and share with the flute community here in Korea. Because my first visit in Korea was back in the 90s, before internet, it was right in the crisis year. And I was young artist, maybe, I was 26, 27 years old. I was one of the few visiting artists, foreign visiting artists to Korea, because the money had disappeared completely. It was no heating in the winter. I remember it was tough times really for Korea. So we had the recital with Eric Lesage in the art center. Seoul Art Center, and it was the big hall with a large crowd. I think you were also in the audience.
Yeah, right. I still have the poster.
It was my beginning of my career after getting the Berlin Philharmonic job and the recording with EMI Classics, so Mozart Concerto with Abbado, Paris album with Eric Lesage, and which we presented then here in Seoul. So that was my first contact with the audience. That was so packed, to see so many people coming, because there's not many artists coming. And then it started a very good relationship. Every 2 years we came back together with a management for different projects, recital, chamber music, concerto. And this is now my third visit with the SPO, with the Seoul Philharmonic Orchestra, for a concerto performance. It's great to go back to the art center, which I also know, of course, with the Berlin Philharmonic visit. So alternating these visits and Le Vent Français, also as an ensemble. I've played in many halls, also recital with the flute and harp. And I must say the Korean audience is incredibly heartwarming, welcoming, exciting, because the expectation is really high. And of course we see it also from the community of the flute players. Prize winners in every competition, such as yourself also, are from Korea. In every competition, international competition currently, also orchestral jobs, like great jobs in Europe, are being held positions by Korean flute players. So this is really an amazing step forward since my first visit in Korea. I think there's been a major evolution and progress, and it creates a lot of cultural bonds. And exchange bonds between our good old Europe, and the kind of boom and the life that there is here blossoming, I find in Korea. So these are a few impressions of my visit here now.
Okay.